Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Johnna and today I'm going to talk to you about my journey on a GLP-1. Now I'm in week 15, so I've had 14 weeks of taking a GLP-1. I started on August 1st. I'm a 68-year-old female, and my height is 5'4", and I started this journey at 238.8 pounds. This is an exciting week, but first of all, I have to welcome you if you're new to the channel, and if you enjoy the content or you get any value out, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Now, my channel is typically a shopping channel, but when I started taking the GLP-1, I really wanted to focus on my weight loss, and I kind of took a break from couponing, and I've enjoyed the time. I'm thinking of all these things I'm going to do, and the other day I had to go, if you know anything about a couponer, they have a lot of stuff, okay, because I coupon every week several times. I actually had to go buy laundry soap, which is very unusual. I had sold a bunch. I had people that called me all the time, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to need laundry soap, so I had to run out and buy some. And this week I'm having a yard sale. So if it's something that interests you, check back on my channel. I will let you see my yard sale. It's the stuff I have left. I've had several $100 that I've sold since I quit doing couponing. But I may go back. I don't know. The other day when I went to Walgreens, the store I went to was closing in like 2 days. I felt like I was so out of touch. So anyway, this is about my weight loss, but I just wanted to update my subscribers. Some of them watched me when I was doing my couponing. So if you are returning, I appreciate your support to me and this channel. It means the world to me. And make sure you like it, because more and more people are starting to see my videos. And if it can help somebody, that's the whole reason I'm doing it, to help someone and share my story, my journey. I have to let you know I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. Everything I talk about here is my experience in taking a GLP-1. I am taking Mounjaro, and right now I am on the 7.5. I started at 2.5. I went to 5. Well, I took 2.5 for 1 full month. Then I went to 5. I took 5 for 2 full months, but I filled 3 prescriptions. So I have a whole box of 5 that I'm hoping that if I go on 10 someday, or if I go into a maintenance, I will use that medication. But I was starting to get a lot of head noise, and that's where it talks about food in your head, or you just feel like you want something, and usually it's not a very healthy thing you want, and just to eat, whether it's comforting happiness or sadness or whatever. So anyway, I went to 7.5, and so I bought the 2.5 for a month. Then I had 3 of the 5, so that's 4 months, and that's what my insurance okayed me for. I got it through my insurance because I had some medical necessity for, I didn't have high blood pressure, but I had high cholesterol, obesity, of course, and I had sleep apnea, and I had pre-diabetes on my A1C. So the doctor offered me Ozempic, and I had already started looking into it, and I said, I'd really like to go on Mounjaro. I said, that's the next in a series, or the next generation, and this is made by Eli Lilly. The Ozempic is made by Novo Nordisk, and that one, Ozempic and Wegovy, are the same thing, and they're also compounded as a semaglutide. Mounjaro is for diabetes, and the same exact drug for weight loss is Zepbound, and it compounds as tirzepatide. They're both GLP-1, and Mounjaro, Zepbound, and tirzepatide also have a GIP, which is another peptide that helps with the aiding of lowering your blood sugar and weight loss. So, I know, a lot of technical stuff, but if you have any questions about it, put them down in the comments. I always answer all the questions, and I can always get back to you. But I'm taking Mounjaro. So I had 4 weeks prescribed through my insurance. They okayed it. So I was kind of worried I wasn't going to get the 7.5. It did go through right away, but I can tell you that I was having to pay more out of pocket because I had reached my maximum for a year, which I think is $5,000. And this year, next year, it goes totally in reverse, and you have a maximum of $2,000 out of pocket, and then everything's free. Well, right now it's $5,000 paid by the insurance. Anything above and beyond that, you're paying much higher out of pocket. I don't know if it's 20% or it must be more than that. I don't know. But anyway, so I was in that window period they call the donut hole, and I had to pay. Trying to think what I paid. I paid $120 for the 7.5. Then I went this week, and I had totally spent all the money available, and I had to pay. I got another month's supply of the 7.5, and I actually had to pay $260. Still cheaper than compounded and cheaper than some people that have the discount card, so I'm very fortunate. I feel fortunate. $250 a month. If I had to pay that every month on my retirement, I don't think I could do it. The $47 a month was great. I can always find a way to come up with $47 a month for this marvelous drug that has helped me with arthritic knees. It's helped me not have shortness of breath. It's helped me have more energy and feel better and slim down. And I still have a ways to go, so I'm not there yet, but I am really enjoying the journey, and I want to tell you how last week went. It's been a long week, I got to tell you. 99.6. I still want to get down to about between 140 and 150, so we'll say 145. I don't know. I'll know when I get there, hopefully. I am not having any major side effects anymore. I had nausea, constipation, and I think that's it. Tiredness. Not really getting tired much anymore. I mean, not as much, not any more than I used to. I used to like to take a nap every day, and I don't even take naps anymore. But no major side effects. And I am getting a little bit of, I wouldn't say munchies, but just wanting to eat things on day 6 and 7. Not head noise really coming back, just thinking, oh, I still want something. Now, I'm going to tell you on my diet, something I've been doing is I've been having bread once a day. I've been having usually lunch or dinner. I'll have a sandwich. And I used to be a big bread eater. And the first 2 months on this, I didn't have any bread at all. I don't really have necessarily a desire for the bread, but I thought it would fill me up more because I'll just have a hamburger patty and cottage cheese or scrambled eggs and mushrooms and maybe avocado. And I thought I need something a little bit more substance. I should probably start incorporating maybe a pasta instead of the bread, but or potato or something. But I've been having a sandwich, and that is just because I don't want my body to get used to not having things like bread or anything. But I don't want to overdo it. I could go through a half a loaf of bread in a day before, because I could just have toast and butter and not even eat anything, just toast and butter. When I think, well, I've had more than I normally have. I'm probably eating between 12 to 1,300 calories a day, and some days I feel like I'm eating 15, maybe 16. I kind of tend to drop the weight. I think my body's saying, oh, okay, she's not starving us over here. We can let some of this fat go. I don't know. But the weight loss is not, some days when I eat nothing, I actually gain weight. So go figure. I don't know. All I know is this medication works from week to week. I have always had a weight loss. And if I'm flat one week or I go up a little, okay, but I haven't so far. And I started week 15. Tomorrow I actually take my shot for week 16. And that will be my fourth 7.5. And I do have another box of these. So I think I told you my second box cost me $260. So I'm trying to think if I can go to the end of the year, take that other box of 7.5. So that puts me 5 more weeks out. Then I have 4 5s. If I can put those take 2 of them as a 10 one week and 2 as a 10 the next week, I think I can push myself to the new year where I will be able to pay $47 again. Otherwise, it's going to cost me $260. So that's a real big difference. That's $200 plus more. So I'm going to see how I can work that out, even if I try to stretch a day or 2 here and there. I am taking it one day early because when I went from 5 to 7.5 3 weeks ago, pardon me, I do burp. That is a side effect, and I do have the burps. To the 7.5, I remember now. I went a day early because I was getting a lot of head noise, and I just wanted to ravagely eat. And I thought, I can't do this. I can't. I've got to just move up. I had the medication already, so I took it a day early. I'm still taking my weight. So I'm taking my injection now on Wednesday. I started on Thursday. And I am still taking my weight on Thursday. So my weight from week to week is still 7 days. Okay, I did take my shot in my right leg this time. I did my right and left arm the 2 times before. And yeah, so we will see how that goes. If you hear noise, I have music on the TV for my dog, kind of keep her calm, and commercials are coming on, so I apologize. I told you I'm not a doctor. You want to check with your medical professional. And here's the thing. I really studied this a lot. That's just me. I really study things before I jump into them. So I knew before my doctor even offered it to me. And it was weird. He offered it to me first, But I've been thinking about it and watching YouTube videos and different things. And I had decided I wanted to do this. And then I wasn't approved. And then I went through a whole process. I think on one of my other videos I explained I finally did get approved. And it just took going a second time. So you want to go to a healthcare professional. You want to find somebody that's going to work with you on this. If your doctor gives you pushback, because not everyone, I was blessed. My doctor was very good. And then I had to change to another doctor because that one, he was head of urgent care, and they pulled him out. They only had him in there for a couple months, so they pulled him out. And so I got another doctor I started going to a different clinic, and I got this nurse practitioner who's wonderful. I told her straight up what I wanted to do, and that I needed to get approved, and I needed her to help me with that, and, my reasoning and my thought process. And I said, if I can't get approved, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to check out compounded because I need to do this for my health and myself. And she was very on board with me, and it got approved right away. It had no problem getting through. Because she told me if there's a problem, we'll just send it through. I'll fill out paperwork and we'll get it approved. Don't worry. So far, so good. Now, I am taking the Mounjaro for diabetes because I had pre-diabetes. I do not qualify for weight loss because my insurance, I'm on Medicare, does not cover weight loss. So if I am not on Mounjaro or diabetic medicine, I will not get it. And that's that. So, and there's a big stuff up in the air about compounded. So if you know, you know. We don't even know what's going on. They're okay right now, but they may not be. So, what are some of the big non-scale victories this week? Well, I'm posting my before and after pictures, and I probably put those on already for you to see. The other thing is my size, my clothes. Almost all my clothes that I normally wear are big, baggy, and I cannot wear them anymore. I can, but I'll feel sloppy in them. So, and mainly pants. But I had a whole bunch of pants that were 2 sizes smaller that I could not get into that are now fitting me. And some of those are starting to get big. So I am thrilled with that. This week I will start packing up my clothes. I've been putting a lot aside as I get more and more, trying to wear them as long as I can. But clothes, so probably in the next month or so, I'll have to look at buying some new clothes. I did have to buy new underwear because underwear, definitely, I didn't have a lot of sizes of those. The other thing is people are starting to notice. People are starting to say things to me like, oh my God, have you lost weight? Are you okay? And I say, yeah, I'm actually great. I feel great. And if it's somebody I want to elaborate, I say, I'm on a GLP-1. I'm taking a weight loss medication and I feel great. I feel, if they want to know more about it, they can ask me. But I just leave it at that. I'm very transparent. I wouldn't be doing this on YouTube if I wasn't. And I've always been that way. And a lot of people can hate me, can shame me, can talk about me, can do whatever they want. But this is my life, and I choose to share because if I help one person beat this disease called obesity, I will feel I've done a good thing. And the best way to do that is through example. So I'm an example of someone who August 1st started on this medication, and I am down 39.2 pounds. It is not a fast weight loss. You're not going to lose 7. I'd go on keto and I'd lose 7 or 10 pounds the first week. That's not it. This is a slow and steady. Stay with it. It'll continue to work. It's not like most diets I go on 20 pounds, I would plateau and I would struggle and I could not break it. And then I'd go off and I gain the weight back and I go on it again. I gain the weight back and I go on it. The yo-yo diet, they call it. This has given me consistent weight loss. But the thing I think that's kept me on this medication is the fact that I'm not obsessing or thinking about food 24/7. Even if I wasn't losing weight, it's such a peaceful thing that I am not just out of control eating everything and anything. And a lot of it I live alone. I live with my sister, so it's like living alone. But it's in private. It's not around a lot of people. But it still can be humiliating to yourself that you don't have control. And if you know, you know. If you fight this disease of obesity, you know. And guess what? This is not your fault. This is a disease. This is something in your body is not sending the message to your brain that you don't need food. We're the human body was meant to survive in famine and survive when they didn't have food. We don't have that problem. We have food readily available. That's why the obesity in America is something like 80% or more. because we have food readily available, and we have junk food, and we have preservatives, and we have so many things. When I grew up, I never would get hungry, and I couldn't understand it because I would just eat something if I was hungry. And growing up, I would get hungry. I can remember, we didn't get in between meal snacks. We didn't get treats or, we had dessert at every meal at dinner because that's what my dad wanted. But we didn't get to eat when we got home from school until dinner because my mom wanted to make sure we ate our dinner. And that was it. After dinner, we didn't eat again until breakfast. And we always had to eat everything or we'd be in trouble. Even at school, if I had something I didn't like, I wouldn't dare throw it away because the thing in my brain said, waste not, want not. And it probably was okay growing up because we didn't have in between snacks. But if I had done all that and had all the snacks I have as an adult in my own life now, I would be obese. And that's what's happened to a lot of people, plus the preservatives in the food and the just different things. Okay, so there's a lot of obesity. And what these drugs do is they're peptides. And they send a message when they're in your intestine, and it sends a message to your brain that you're full, that you do not need to eat. And when you're hungry, it sends a message saying you're hungry, you need to eat something. You're not going to starve to death. Even if you didn't eat for a whole day, you're not going to starve to death. But I eat every day. I usually have 100 to 150 grams of protein a day. I'm probably eating 1,200 calories, although I don't count them. Some days I have more, some days I have less. But I eat plenty. And but I don't overeat. And the blessing with this medication is it allows me to not overeat. It's incredible. So some of the things I wanted to tell you is I don't have sore knees anymore. I used to get shots. I got cortisone, and then I got gel for arthritic knees that would go between, the joints in my knees to cushion my knees because I have no whatever there anymore because of cartilage or whatever, or bone on bone. So, and the weight didn't help. So I was going up the stairs one step at a time and having severe pain, hating to get up and down. I can get on the floor now and get right up. I can go up the stairs, and so my knees aren't sore anymore. And I'm not taking Tylenol, and I don't take Advil because that's really not good for me. I had gastric bypass, but I'm not taking Tylenol all the time for the pain. I'm not putting ointment on my knees or patches, for the pain. I'm not out of breath. I'm not tired. I feel good. I'm riding my bike with my dogs. I have energy. Now, with the holidays coming up, I'm not really too worried. I don't do a lot of partying. I mean, I'll have a couple people in here, probably work and stuff. We'll have a party. But I don't really do a lot of that. I live with my sister. I've mentioned that before. And we'll usually go out and do some things. And my daughter lives out of state. I may go see her if it's feasible, or she may come here if it's feasible. She's had a little struggle. She moved to a new state a couple months ago. And then she was working at a place and they had a layoff. So it's been nothing but a whirlwind right now for her. So I'm trying to be supportive as I can. She's fine, but to have extra money to come here, or, I'd rather maybe give her the money to help her in some way than to spend the money to go there, although I would love to see her. So, we may do something after the holidays or when she gets back to work or something. And I am really, really happy to be low key. Anyway, I've had so many years of hang on a second. I've had so many years growing up, a big family that's kind of dwindled down now, but holidays were always so hectic in my family for many reasons. And so to be low key, I'm happy. I'm happy. I enjoy the winters. I'm in Arizona, and I enjoy the winters in Arizona. I hate the summers in Arizona. So this is my time of year that I don't really care if I go anywhere or do anything because it's really pleasant weather. It's cool, but it's not, some days get real cold, but, it's not snowing and it's not 100 degrees. So I love it. I have been doing a few things. I haven't been doing my couponing, like I said. I have a yard sale this week. My community does a community-wide yard sale twice a year. And so Saturday, I will have a yard sale, and I will put that on my YouTube if it's anything that interests you. My couponing community likes to see it. I would do that on Saturday. And I have been looking into cruising. I watched Lorraine and Christopher Durham on the Downsize. They're a couple on a GLP-1 journey like me. And they went on a couple cruises and shared it. Now, I cruised years ago, and I've never been able to get anyone to go because no one likes it. So I decided I'm going. I'll go alone. I mean, I don't care. I just want to start seeing a little bit of the world and relaxing and enjoying my retirement. Like I said, I was doing the couponing. It was taking a lot of my time. And I was donating a lot of this stuff. And it was taking a lot of my money, too, to do that. And I sell my stuff. You'll see if you watch the yard sale. Pretty cheap. So I'm not really making money on it. And so I thought, yeah, I'm gonna cruise this year. But no one likes to do it but me. My daughter doesn't like to do it. My sister doesn't like to do it. So you know what? I'm just gonna go. And so I wanted to tell you again that on day 6 and 7, I am getting a little hungry. I hope that as this 7.5 builds up in my system, that doesn't continue to happen. Not really getting head noise though, so I'm okay. And I have a whole month of 7.5. I have, like I said, 5 weeks left. So I will finish that. And then I will probably, I'm thinking most likely, get the doctor to prescribe 10 milligrams. And I will take 2 of my 5 one week and 2 of the other 5 another week. I am going to kind of look into it and see if that's okay to do, because I have the pens, and 2 5s would be 10, and I think it'd be fine to do that. But anyway, so this is the Mounjaro. So other than that, I will probably have another video in a couple days, because tomorrow's my shot day, and the day after will be my weigh-in and my weight. Right now I am down from the 99.6. That doesn't mean I will be on 2 days from now, but I'm hoping I will be, because I actually went down to 98 one day. And yeah, so I'm in Wonderland, you guys. You don't know. If you haven't struggled with this, you don't know. But if you're watching this channel, you've probably struggled, and you know the feeling of I am just so thankful for this medication. So if you have any questions, put them in the description and I will answer them. And if there's anything, any specific thing you want me to cover or talk about in this journey, let me know, what I eat in a day, or what supplements I take, or any of that stuff. I want to let you know. I've been doing YouTube for probably 4 years. I think 4 years. I don't know. A long time anyway. And I don't have any paid sponsorship. I don't ask you to buy anything off my channel. When I first started doing YouTube, I signed up as a Amazon affiliate, but I never really did anything. I did some cooking. I think I had a Ninja Foodie that I bought, and I put it on there if somebody wanted to, get it. I don't get any. I get a small commission, but I don't even do the affiliate anymore because my goal isn't to really make money on YouTube. It's to share my experience. If I make money off YouTube commercials, something like that, and that's coming straight from YouTube and because they're getting money showing the videos, then that's different. But I don't want money from any of my subscribers. I'll never have a Patreon account. I'll never ask you to buy anything off my account. I just want to share and be part of a community that is looking to help other people in weight loss. What do you need to know, or what can I help you with in my experience and my journey? That's, and whether it's weight loss or it's something else. When it was couponing, it was helping people save money in buying products. It wasn't for me to make money off of them or sell them anything. And you'll see my yard sale, when I sell my stuff, I'm almost giving it away. I am recouping some money, but very little. That's why I have more and more people coming all the time to my yard sale, and I hate to tell them I'm not doing it anymore because they really look forward to it twice a year. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to cut it short because this has been going on way too long. I'll have another video in a couple days. Let me know what you want. Thank you so much for checking in, and I'll see you again. Have a wonderful day, everyone.